Hello viewers, Will Underwood from The Huddle here with David Natroshvili, CEO and founder of SPRIBE. David, thanks for joining us today. We're here at SBC Lisbon and we're going to talk a little bit about what you guys bring to the show. So yeah, if we want to lead on that, can you tell us what you've got going on here today?
Well, first of all, thanks for having me. I'm always excited to be at SBC shows, especially in Lisbon, second year. I think, organizers did a tremendous job by, pulling off such a huge show, for a new town, for a new city. And I was walking around and I really like the vibe, the energy, the quality of the stands, and people are, there was quite an amount of people like I see. So I think it's quite successful.
Something I always notice about SPRIBE's stands at these shows particularly is how well you show off your branded partnerships. What kind of preparation do you put into bringing and showcasing your partnerships, such as your many UFC things like that, to these shows?
Well, it's a good question. Actually, we always try to be creative because SPRIBE is a creative company, is innovative company, and we want to build stands that are innovative as well. So for us, having a stand is not only just to participate. What we want to do, we want to show our partners that we're a stable partner, we're there for them, and that we want to show our spirit actually in our stands. So that's why you see in our stands always the most beautiful girls, the biggest bars, the biggest, the food, the bars, the drinks, the biggest party actually. Always in our stands, we have the biggest party, the most people there, and people love to come, to our parties and have fun. And this is how it shows the spirit of the SPRIBE, of the company. And plus, obviously, we also are very proud of our sponsorship, of our champions. We have the most UFC champions, I think, in any other brand in the world, most endorsements. Also, we sponsor now, cricket. We are a sponsor of AC Milan. So, we try to build part of every our sponsorship in our stands. And I want to mention also that our stand is really outstanding this year. I think people say it's the best in the show. I don't know this, but I think it's really unique and shows the spirit of the company.
And focusing a little bit on the European market, as we're here in Europe today, how do you reflect on your progress through the market through Q3 and through 2025 so far?
Well, European markets have been always challenging because I think the main issue here in Europe, like we're doing quite good in some countries like Italy, Romania, Croatia, etc. But the biggest challenge is regulation. I mean, artificially, creating obstacles from the governments to slow down iGaming, which in reality, I don't want to go into politics too much, but in reality is a big nonsense because if players want to do something, right? Let's say they want to play without restrictions, they will always find the places they can go and play. I mean, if you restrict someone in Germany or Holland or anywhere or UK, and you say you can only put £2 per bet, or let's say, players, no one wants to play £2. They want to play whatever they want to play, so they're gonna go to places. They buy VPN and it's so easy. I really don't understand how the governments don't get this. You cannot prohibit anyone to do anything in this 21st century, right? So they are losing the revenue, which and they are pushing the players to go to some gray markets, which maybe they're not that protected by, instead of just creating the better environment and keep the revenue for themselves. So everyone who is on iGaming, I think they would agree that in Europe, iGaming is regulated markets are dying. I mean, pretty much. I mean, in every market you go, they create these artificial obstacles and they try to, penalize the operators, penalize providers, take their license away for small things. So this is like, in general, I think, I hope it will change because, the demand for iGaming being for centuries for gambling, but it will be. People want to play in casino. There is no one can stop them. And if you do it responsibly, and if you do it I think it's a great way to enjoy and relax. It's like going to the bar. Or it's it's just it's I think it's something that people would enjoy. Obviously, we have to do it responsibly, and it has to be responsible gaming. But overall, I mean, I think it's a good thing to have,
And just to round things out, focusing back onto the show, what can you tell us about you've got many upcoming shows through the rest of the year and then into 2026. Have you got any future plans and also general future plans for Q4 and moving forwards?
Yeah, well, I think for us it's very important, first of all, to be on the shows, because that makes a huge difference. We catch up with the partners. We show our partners we're here for them. It's always good that they know that we are there for them. And really, I know a lot of people that are waiting for our stands, because we keep changing designs and we make it more fun every year. Every show we try to make it interesting, and we try also to do outside. Like yesterday we had a great evening, event that a lot of people had fun. We had some theme party, which was very cool. So what I'm trying to say is, like, SPRIBE will always be there on shows. We will always invest in new shows, and yeah, I mean, we have some great plans for marketing campaigns, also for some sponsorship that we're planning to do that I think will be very exciting. So we want to keep excitement going. So that's the main message.
Great stuff. Well, David, thanks very much for your time and all the best for the year ahead.
Thank you for